Well, hi everybody. Welcome back to JHaubz playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV: The Realm Reborn. We're back here with Eshe. We just got a lot of plot stuff moving ahead. Found out we're a warrior of light, and we've been asked by the Admiral to go visit the other city-states of Eorzea. So, without further ado, let's get ourselves over to the airstrip landing. What is up? Yeah. Wait, aren't you the famous adventurer? It's Eshe River, isn't it? I thought I recognized you. You are an inspiration to us all, man. Highwind Skyways is at your disposal. Will you be traveling with us today? Yes, indeed. Alright. Hello, gentlemen. We're waiting for the airship. Yes. Attention all passengers, the airship bound toward Grenada is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. I'm already on the ship. Is there anybody else on this thing? Oh, there he is. Hey look, it's all the main characters we met at Los Elements. Good fortune to you, Eshe. The day will come when your name means the same as Eero to the folk of this realm. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Uh-oh. That is an Empire vessel. And that is one of many footholds in Eorzea.
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Egrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till Lake lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believed. But an innumerable host of dragons met us that day, at the heart of which flew the great meat guard Zormer. Though we succeeded in slaying that lord among worms, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price. Our invincible flagship was lost, and all hope of victory with her. So ended our glorious conquest. Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods. Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp. For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it. And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity. It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core. Yet, it must be saved. Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balthar.
Oh, ominous.
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech research following scheduled inspection.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at the Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Cartener. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus' plan.
Uh-oh.
My lord!
Please, call me Nero. Tell me, where were you born?
Otto, my lord.
Alamigo, my lord.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume.
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarium sees all. Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
At once, my lord.
Garland. Soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
Well, they definitely edited that since Realm Reborn. I do not remember that in the slightest. Alright. Here we are. I'll go back on the ship. Arrivals attendant. Ah, you must be the envoy from Limsa Liminsa. Welcome to Granadia, ma'am. The Elder Seedseer awaits your arrival. Servant honor guard. Meeting, good madam. You are the Liminsian envoy, are you not? I have received instructions to assist you. Pray make your way to the city proper and identify yourself to the conjurer at Nefisia's altar. She will admit you to the Lotus Stand where the Elder Seedseer waits. Well, thank you. Alright. So, since it's my first time in Granadia, well, I should say Ishi's first time in Granadia, I think I'll just take the long road and walk around, grab some Aetherytes, and let you kind of see the town. Obviously, there's a very sharp difference between here and Liminsa, just based on the fact that there's a lot of nature and trees. A lot of woodworking versus metalwork and stone. Yeah, a lot of canvas and wood overpasses, wooden walls. Paths cut right into the mountainside. Also, I'm kind of figuring on doing it with some input from you guys. I will probably get at least one new class in each city-state, and that will let me kind of go through like all the different little side quests in here, and then it'll let me go explore Granadia and then Ul'dah. I can explore both of those with like a different job, so that I'm not getting like just throwing all the experience into Marauder and getting way too far ahead level wise in one job. So that's my plan anyway. Hello, Lancers. Again, a lot of very earthy, naturey architecture right by a stream that'll go off to, I think that's, what's over there? Eastern Granadia? Yeah. Streams, I think, crosses. Here we are. Silent Conjurer. You are the Lamentian envoy. Begging your pardons, madam, but I might inspect the missive you bear? Verily, this is the seal of the Admiral of Lemsa. Please come with me. Hey, it's that one lady we saw in the flashback.
So you are the Lamentian envoy. And an adventurer besides. The realm owes much to you and yours. On behalf of our fair nation, I bid you welcome. Please.
Well, hello.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Khan Esena, Elder Seedseer of Bredania, and leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, our nation's grand company. I understand you bear a message from the Admiral.
A remembrance service for the fall of Cartano. To think that 5 years have already come and gone. It seems like only yesterday that the Garlean Empire attempted to seize all that we hold dear. Rising in resistance, the city-states of Eorzea formed the Grand Companies and joined hands in alliance. But unbeknownst to us, the Garleans sought not to best us in battle, but moved instead to enact a terrible plot, the Meteor Project, by which the lesser moon, Darlamund, would be torn down from the heavens to annihilate all life below. In a desperate bid to save the realm from certain destruction, our forces marched for the Cartano Faults, and there met with the 7th Imperial Legion. More bloody a battle I've never seen, and would never wish to see again, yet the carnage was but a prelude to the atrocity which followed. For despite our best efforts, Darlamund continued its descent, and from it emerged the elder primal Bahamut, who proceeded to rain fire upon Eorzea. The 7th Imperial Legion was consumed in a blink of an eye, while our own forces fared little better. That any of us were spared defies explanation. All seemed sure to perish. As the flames converged upon us, I prepared myself for death, only for a brilliant light to envelop me, relieving me of my senses. When at last I awoke, Bahamut was gone, and the land, which was but a moments before aflame, now seemed to me a place unknown, not simply ruined, but changed. Archon Louisoix may well have been able to shed light upon these mysteries, but he, like so many, never returned from Cartano. And so we were left with countless questions, and no prospect of an answer. Yet such matters did not long occupy our thoughts, for we had far graver concerns. The calamity, as the devastation wrought by Bahamut has come to be known, laid our nations nigh to waste, and to this day we struggle to rebuild our lives and homes. To compound matters, the beast tribes continue to summon their primals, while the Empire encroaches upon our borders, consolidating its footholds in Eorzea. The outlook, in short, is bleak. In the wake of the calamity, it has been all each nation could do to nurse its own wounds. Yet if we are to weather the coming storm, we must needs stand united once more. A remembrance service may well present an opportunity to rekindle the spirit of unity which first gave rise to the Alliance. I wholeheartedly approve of the Admiral's proposal. The necessary provisions shall be made for a service here in Granadia. You have done the people of Eorzea a fine service this day, and I would not put you to further trouble. I shall see that my reply reaches the Admiral anon. You, meanwhile, are bound next for Ul'dah, are you not? Please send the Flame General my regards. And if you would be so kind, I should appreciate it if you would inform him that a pet of mine has been ill behaved of late, my wolf to be precise. Needless to say, he must be brought to heel, and I would very much welcome the General's counsel on how it might be achieved. Thank you for coming. May the 12 see you safe to Ul'dah and beyond. Oh, never mind. Hi there, baby girl. What are you doing with Minnie there? Is that a unicorn? Yeah. Okay, bye. I love you. Greetings, ma'am. This is a counter for passengers traveling to Ul'dah. Oh, are you not Eshe Coven River, the Lomincian envoy? On behalf of all the Highwind Skyways, may I say that what an honor it is to serve you. Will you be flying with us today? Yes. It's not that big of an honor, guys. I did not do that much. Yet. Oh, okay. I'll have this one for the office. Oh, so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Hey, look. We're taking off in an airship. Oh, do you think you would call that a Milky Way? Yeah, anything in the sky is a Milky Way to you, huh? Oh no, you got Minnie. Don't make her sing the song. Dramatic exit stage left. Okay. Well, some entertainment as we fly into Ul'dah. Okay, here we are. Ah, you must be the envoy from Limsa Lominsa. Welcome to Ul'dah, ma'am. The Flame General awaits your arrival. And there's the Flame Honor Guard. Welcome to Ul'dah, ma'am. We have been expecting you. Flame General Rabon will receive you in the fragrant chambers. Please take the lift down to the hustling strip when you speak with Bartholomew at the Royal Promenade. Say that 5 times fast, Jesus. The hustling strip. Oh well. Sometimes I just make up words. What do you want? Again, I'll just let myself kind of walk, and this one looks even different from Granadia and Lomincia. Very tall grand halls, but it's very sealed off, high ceilings, lots of stone interior walls. Bartholomew! The Lomincian envoy, I presume. Would you be so good as to allow me to inspect the missive you bear, ma'am? Thanks. Ah, yes, the Admiral's seal. Please proceed. Greetings.
Ah, a guest from Limsa. I thought I smelled stale ale.
Hey now.
I won't hold it against you. If you're half the warrior Mervyn says, 'tis a wonder you don't reek of dead Sahagin. Welcome to the Sultanate of Ul'dah. I am Rauban al-Din, General of the Immortal Flames. But you did not come all this way to trade formalities.
He appears to be a hard man. Cartano. I remember bloody Cartano. Do you know what happened that day, adventurer? We took the field against the Garleans. So my counterparts have educated you. I've seen it with my own eyes, dude. Connie's pet has given her trouble, is it? Well, she should already know my mind on the subject. Wolves are beyond taming. 'Tis but a matter of time before they bare their teeth. So it was with the Garleans 50 years ago. No sooner had they learned how to use Magitech than they began seizing territory from their neighbors. Led by the Legatus Solzus Zon Galvus, they swift brought other nations of Isbard to heel, and so the Legatus became an emperor and his republic an empire. Oops. But the conquering emperor is now an old man of 80 winters. His health is failing and he has no clear successor. Like as not, this is why the Garleans have been quiet of late. With the 14th Imperial Legion is still entrenched within our borders, and their commander Legatus Gaius von Balsar has long harbored ambitions of conquest. Were he to strike now, I fear we would fall like so many others before us, and not only Ul'dah but Granadia and Limsa as well. For the calamity brought the lot of us to our knees, and we've yet to get up. We barely have the strength to stand against the beast tribes, never mind the primals they mean to summon. We are a realm divided, adventurer, an alliance in name only. But the wolf cares not for the plight of its prey. The Garleans stir, and the Elder Seedseer would not let it go unnoticed. All other concerns pale in comparison to the Empire, even the beast tribes and their bloody primals. We must stand united once more, that much is clear. And if we're to do so, we must remember the cause which brought us together. Merweb will have her memorial. We will honor the memory of the fallen and will remind the people what their brothers and sisters fought and died for. Shall I inform the Sultana and the Syndicate? I will speak with Her Grace myself. Very good, sir. The Admiral will have my reply anon. My thanks to you, adventurer. Oh, I get a little airship. Yay! Okay. Alright, what do you got for me? Call of the Sea. Bartholomew has information that may be of interest to you. Ah, my lady envoy, I trust your stay in the Sultanate has been pleasant. Now, if you don't mind my asking, do you perchance have plans to visit Limsa in the near future? If so, I have information that may be of interest to you. I once accompanied the Flame General on an official visit to the seaside city-state, during which time I became acquainted with Bedaron and the proprietor of the Drowning Wench. I know who he is! Well, the man just sent word now that he has a job for a capable adventurer. I can think of none with better credentials than you. Bedaron would doubtless be pleased if it were you to offer him your services. Alright, so Bartholomew has informed us that Baderon has another quest for us. I don't know why. Why does that guy have to talk in circles? And just be like, hey, Baderon has another thing for you. Okay, done, I'll go. As that one flame attendant kinda indicated, this city is a bit different, where there's like an empress, but there's also like a kinda, I guess, like the syndicate is essentially, I guess, a council of like trading merchants, because like it's all about the money here. Ul'dah is all about the money. It's like they have a whole class of merchants who basically are making the calls as to what happens here in the city-state. It's like, okay, that doesn't sound easy for corruption or anything like that. Too bad we didn't get to meet the Empress though. Hopefully next time. Hello, Lurking Leech. It's a terrible name. Hello, Bitter Snow. Are you yellow? I imagine that might be bitter. A lot of stairs and vaulted ceilings. Oops. Need to go back down and circle around to the gladiators. This feels like there's some high society, but then hey, look, there's a Colosseum. Who just has a Colosseum in their city? So let's head back to Limsaw. Yeah. Hopefully you got a better look at the city when Lydia was talking with me. Okay, I'm back, guys. I'm back. Welcome to the Drowning Wench. Sit where you like, lass. I'll be with you in a... Well, if it ain't the one and only Eshe River. I was told a distinguished adventurer might be reporting for duty. Fancy that adventurer being you, eh? Just so you're fairly warned, though, this ain't no job for the faint of heart. There's reliable... Things are liable to get downright bleeding airy. But if you think you're still interested, let me know, and I'll fill you in with the details. Of course, then why do you think I'm here? Alright, what we got? It's probably pirates. Baderon, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench. Stop acting like you don't know me. I thank you for taking the time to help me out. Now, I'm sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. Word as it, some suspicious-looking buggers have been sneaking in and out of the Sastasha Sea Grot, and I need a trustworthy sword to head up north to Aleport to find out who they are and what they're up to. Don't sound like much, I know. But since that nasty business over in Swift Perch, folk have been a bit uneasy. Well, I say a bit. 'Tis all they can do not to soil themselves every time the bloody floorboards creak. If you would permit me, Master Baderon, I would be happy to elaborate. Hello, Commodore. Well, if it ain't the Chief Yellow Jacket himself. To what do I owe this rare honor, Commodore Raynor? Come to make sure me patrons are behaving or just thirsty? Neither. In fact, I came to welcome Eshe back to Limsa. It is well you have returned. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Aleport in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers completed a routine patrol of the region, the Sastasha Sea Grot included. Their search revealed little, save that a family of corals have taken up residence in the caves. Nothing to concern us, in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search Sastasha again. But with the Sahagin testing our defenses daily, I am loath to assign the task to the limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Thus I sought the services of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead. Any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. Sure. Then it is settled. Sastasha is located in western Lenosia. For detailed instructions on how to reach the place, I suggest you consult Vimelpa, She can be found at the ferry docks on the lower decks. You heard the man. Good luck to you, lass. Now it's kind of interesting because, like, in some ways they have to write that dialogue as if you were an adventurer coming from any of the 3 city-states. So it's like we were very well aware of what just happened here at Limsa because we were at Swiftfurt when it was going down. But like now, like the first dungeon is from here, so that's where they're sending us. But anyway, so we're gonna head out to there. In the meantime, let's take a look at what these are. What's going on with you? Etolwan. Rising to the challenge. Oh, good. So she complains to Eshe about some, drunk tenants coming in or whatnot. Doesn't really matter. What ends up happening is we get led to this guy, and he gives us a journal for our challenge log. The challenge log is pretty nice. It lets us do a few different things weekly that give us additional experience on top of what we're getting for doing the actual tasks. So that'll be nice for play-wise, but not really important lore-wise. Alright, to the main plot. You're here about Commodore Rayner's investigation. Then you'll want to board a ferry bound for Airport. Once you've arrived in Western Lamincia, though, you best pay a visit to the Hall of the Novice before you blunder into Sastasha. The Adventurer Guild runs the hall, and the folk there will prepare you, train you with the skills you'll need to face danger undoubtedly waiting for you in the Sea Grot. The halls is the way to Sastasha, just north of Airport. Head inside, and one of their seasoned adventurers will take you by the hand. Best of luck, friend. Alrighty, we made it to Airport. So as Eshe approaches her first dungeon, I think we're going to take a pause here. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Till then, this is JHaubz signing out.